Hello, hello, nice to see you. Okay, I'm waiting for someone to join me. And yep, if you are joining, please let me know if you hear and see me clearly. Hello, everybody. Okay, nice to see you guys. Thanks for joining. Don't be afraid to write down several comments. Hello, nice to see you. Okay, guys, while joining, please let me know if you hear me clearly and if you see me clearly. Is it okay? Is the video okay? Is the audio okay? Let me know, please, because I want to make sure this stream goes smooth. Okay, hi guys. So there are many people joining today. That's awesome. It means that today's live session is interesting and will be probably useful to many people. And let me remind the name of the stream. So today we're going to talk about how to develop teaching skills as a non-native English speaker. And if you're watching me during the live session and don't have time to finish it with us together, this video is being recorded, so you will be able to watch the video when you need it. If you see me and hear me clearly, let's start the session. Let me know, where are you guys from? I have already reading some comments from the comments box, and I see that there are many people from different locations today. That's awesome. And I am streaming from my comfortable home office in Yekaterinburg, Russia. So it's quite cold today, but it's the middle of December, so totally normal. Let me know, where are you guys from, and let me know what's the weather like today in your places. I'm really curious. Okay, there are some comments from Tunisia. Nice to see you guys. And people from Egypt are also joining. Okay, and there are people watching from YouTube, and they are from Hong Kong. That's a beautiful city. I visited it once, and I hope that I will come back one day. Okay, and there are people from Russia as well. That's awesome. That's so pleasant to read it in Russian as well. Thank you, guys. Okay, Algeria is here. Welcome, welcome, and thanks for joining. Okay, if you are guys ready to start, let me come back to the point of today's presentation. And let me share my screen first. So let me share today's topic. So today we're going to talk about teaching skills and the ways to develop our teaching skills as a non-native English speakers. I should say it's a really tough question for many non-native English speakers, but it shouldn't bother you. Let me introduce myself first. I haven't mentioned my name because I'm pretty nervous here. It is still I still have not so many chances to practice these streams, so I feel a little bit nervous. My name is Liza. I'm an ESL teacher and a TEFL and TESOL expert at ITTT. And in today's session, first of all, I'm going to tell you about teaching skills in general, and I also want to share my personal experiences, and maybe it will help you in your career path. Right now, please let me know if you have any teaching experience or if you're willing to start teaching in the nearest future. So are you guys teachers yourself, or you are about to change your career? Let me know. And I also want to mention that today's session is provided by ITTT, International TEFL and TESOL training, and we are presented on various platforms. So if you are interested in any of the platforms, please join us. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We are sharing useful content daily. We usually share different teaching tips, TESOL tips, and so on. So, yeah, there are some comments from people who are just beginning teaching, and that's really awesome. Oh, and there are also experienced people who are already teaching. That's really great to know that this video stream is important to various kinds of professionals. And let's go forward talking about the main topic of today. So the main problem in developing teaching skills is usually your background. Some people who are willing to start teaching have no educational background in the English teaching field. So how is it possible to start teaching fast and easy? It's pretty simple. You have to work on your skills. And how to do that? Simple as well. The first step can be take a TEFL course. And it's not like a promo right now. It's obvious that you, as a person who don't have any background related to English teaching or even to English in general, you will need some basic skills to develop to be able to deliver your first classes. And from my experience, it's a great idea to take a TEFL course to get to know how to deliver lessons, to get to know how to plan lessons, and how to be able to do it correctly from the academic perspective. And TEFL certification it can be just the beginning in your career path. So if you're really interested in developing your career in this field, in teaching English, think about TEFL certification or any other certification related to it. Why do we suggest TEFL or TESOL certification? It's pretty simple. First of all, it is convenient to take a course. It provides with modern methodologies, and it targets various groups of learners. There are many different certifications related to teaching, but not all of them target different types of students. There are young students, there are teenagers and adults, and they all have different goals in English learning. So you as a teacher need to make sure that you understand uh, their needs, that you anticipate their possible problems. And TEFL certification actually has these points in the content. So that's why I personally suggest to consider getting certified at the very beginning of your teaching career. Um, Another problem why TEFL or TESOL certification can be important is that many employers around the world are now requiring to show and prove that you are a professional in this field. And basically, if you don't have any educational background related to teaching, then you for sure need to get at least this certification. Um, Guys, I can see the questions coming. I will answer them a little bit later during the Q&A session at the end of the main part of the presentation. So don't worry that I don't respond them right now. Just wait a little bit. I hope that you understand that, and thanks for your attention. And the next point is how to develop your teaching abilities after the first part of your certification. So when you have already got your primary teaching training, it's a great idea to expand a little bit. And here on this slide, you can see several certificates that I just copied from my personal CV, just to show you how can you expand and work on your resume. So the thing is, don't stop developing after the primary training. You can be a teacher with a bachelor's degree, for example. So it means that you have obtained some necessary skills at university. Or you can be a TEFL certified teacher, but it doesn't mean that you need to consider it as the only things necessary. You need to also think about some further education. And on this slide, you can see several options. I believe that we can even expand this list. We can continue the list of self-development, but I reckon that these ways of further training are possible and easy to achieve. And so first first of all, after taking your primary TEFL certification, you can, for example, consider taking some specialized courses. There are various specialized courses in teaching. It can be online teaching, teaching young learners, business English, exam preparation, and so on. Just think of your target students and try to anticipate their needs. If you are willing to work with young learners, then maybe it's quite important to develop your teaching skills targeted young learners particularly. If you want to prepare students for some special exams, make sure that you know how to do that. And thus, it's a great idea to take a specialized course. And nowadays, it's really important to be able to work online, to be as flexible as it is possible. There are courses offering online teaching development as well, and it's quite easy to find a course like that and work on your self-development as well. And my recommendation from a non-native English speaker is to make sure that you work on your English as well. Sometimes we tend to overestimate our skills in speaking, in writing, especially at the advanced levels of English. But we need to, we just need to stomach this idea that we are not English native speakers, and we still have to practice, even being advanced. And my personal suggestion is try to pass IELTS or any other certification related to your language level. For example, last year I passed IELTS and I scored C1. And realized that I have so many areas to work on. And it was not just about me and my self-estimate, but it was also for the sake of teaching better, for the sake of understanding the language better. And I believe that IELTS or other examinations like that can be just as beneficial as working on the teaching skills. So let me know if you guys have taken IELTS or maybe Cambridge exams, and how do you, what do you think about language tests? I'm really curious because it's a really controversial question among English teachers. I've met many people who teach English and don't think they need to get certified, that they need to get these language tests. And some people even argue that, well, this kind of certifications, I mean, language certifications, are even not necessary. What do you guys think? So I've stated my point, and I think it's really important. And as for some other ways to develop your teaching skills, the easiest one is probably start teaching a SAP. For example, if you are not sure about your teaching yet, consider volunteer teaching. Maybe find some students around your friends, or maybe around your family members, and offer teaching for free or for some small donation. And it can actually help you to understand if it's your cup of tea or if you still need some more time to train. Um, as for me, volunteer teaching helped me to start teaching online smoothly, because I had no idea how to do that last year, and I just offered my friend to try to uh, learn English online, and it helped me to, as a teacher, to build this understanding how to structure the work online, how to deliver appropriate content, and things like that. So I suppose it's also really beneficial to work for free sometimes. But it doesn't mean that you have to do that for a long time. Try it out and figure out if it's for you. And another interesting idea is to take massive online courses. If you know what's that, you have probably already tried it. There are many providers like FutureLearn, for example, who offer courses for free or for some fee, and you can take a course in any field you are interested in at your own pace. I personally took a course in English in early childhood, and it was really interesting, and it was interesting and very informative. I paid around $50 for the certificate delivery, and now I can prove that I am also working on my teaching skills related to the youngest students. And parents are usually concerned if their children's teachers are professionals and have some special abilities, especially if children are young. So make sure that you pay attention to such peculiarities and you work on your skills from different perspectives. And I suppose that is all for my main part of the presentation. Right now, I'm going to share the 30% discount because today we have a special offer just for you guys. I'm about to send the link that will give you 30% discount if you join with it. So make sure you copy it and make sure that you don't lose it. So you can get this 30% discount today using this link. And right now, I am going to check up your comments and answer some of your questions. So if you want to know anything about English teaching, teaching career development, or TEFL and TESOL certification, please write down your comments and I will try my best to answer you. So, and there are some comments right now. Is this training very expensive? How can we poorest people can pay? That's a great question to ask. TEFL certification is quite affordable because there are different options for various groups of people. The main certification is the best option, the best type of certification is around 120 hours, and it doesn't cost a fortune. So make sure you use a link that you use the link that I have just shared with you, and check up the prices to the main courses. There are many different options, but it is affordable. So we try to facilitate different groups of people. And thank you for this question. Let me know if you have any other concerns. And as for the course locations, there are different options. You can take a TEFL or TESOL certification online and work at your own pace. Or you can choose an in-class course or a combined course. But in-class and combined courses options are a little bit more expensive than the online certifications. And you don't need to be afraid of online TEFL certifications because it consists of the same points as in-class certifications, with the only exception that there is a bit different way to show off your practical abilities. And as for the contacts, you can feel free to write on Facebook Messenger or on any other platforms. And a little bit later, I will share the contacts to our website. Actually, let me do that right now. So our main website is teflcourse.net. And if you use this link, and it is actually almost the same way to get to the website, but this link contains 30% discount to all courses today. Okay. And here is a really, really long question. Let me read it. So it's hard for us to work as an English educator, even in neighboring Asian countries, even though we're competent, graduated with an English language degree with TESOL or TEFL, just because we're not native English speakers, or white, because the other countries prefer the native English speakers, and it's quite unfair. Yes, I totally agree with this comment. Sometimes it is difficult to prove that you are eligible to teach as a native speaker, but it shouldn't stop you doing what you really want. So if you are willing to teach, then consider teaching online. There are more options today due to some recent occasions, due to some recent events, and there are more and more opportunities to teach online, well, daily. So and when the things will get better, it's probably a great idea to try different locations, to contact different employers, because not every employer is like that. Yes, there are many um, uneducated people who state their mind this way, like we prefer native speakers, we prefer white people only, and whatsoever. But it shouldn't stop you. So just make sure that you work on yourself, um, and you have a proactive mindset. I'm a native speaker from the UK. I have a degree in English and history and another in psychology. I've just finished a 170 hours TEFL course with online. What is the next best move? I suppose that the best move, being a certified teacher, is to start looking for job opportunities, start looking for practice. And today is the best option, probably, is to start online teaching. Um, well, if you are not as good in online and all these internet devices and gadgets, you can also consider online trainings. So those are special trainings that are devoted to developing online teaching skills and working remotely. Uh, uh, we at ITTT also have this option. This year we have developed a special course in online teaching where we provide students with skills necessary for teaching distantly and promoting yourself on the internet. So you can also consider how to start teaching online this way. And make sure that if you apply for any types of courses, you use this link that I have already shared with you. Okay, and the next question. I'm really interested in the massive online courses, but I'm afraid that employers may not take them seriously. Is there a way to prove their legitimacy? Yes, that's a good question as well. Thank you. It's quite tricky, I suppose. So all massive online courses have different options. You can be just an observer, or you can get certified at the end if you pay some fee. And you have to consider who is providing the courses. For example, in my case, when I obtained a course in teaching English to the youngest learners, was provided this course. This course was provided the British Council, and that organization and this sorry and this organization is well known and quite reliable. So I suppose that if you show the certificate stating that it was provided by British Council or, for example, Cambridge University, it doesn't matter if it was taken online or in their real classroom. I suppose they are quite equal. And I can't see my course, I can show you the certificate right now, but I am sure that they also provide a special statement which shows that the course was accredited or something like that. So they actually make sure that this paper looks appropriately. And do you provide hard copy of certificate after finishing the course? Thank you for this question as well. Yes, we do provide a hard copy upon your successful completion. And you also receive an online copy. So if you take a TEFL course and finish it successfully, you will be able to get a hard copy as well. But it will probably cost some additional fee to get the delivery, to get it delivered. Thank you guys for joining constantly, and thank you guys for asking your questions. So if you want to know anything else about teaching English as a non-native speaker, or if you want to know more about TEFL and TESOL certification, please let me know, and I will try my best to answer. So if you have any questions, please let me know. And I'll review some previous comments. So there were many people from various locations today, and I'm really glad to communicate with you. I'm glad to share my personal experience, and I'm really interested to know about you guys. So if you have already taken a TEFL course, or if you have already taken your maybe academic education, so let me know once again. And if you have any further question concerning TEFL or English teaching, let me know, please. If you don't have any questions, I just want to remind you that today we have a limited time offer with this special link. Save it, please, and make sure that when you decide to apply for a TEFL course, you use this very link. So it will give you 30% discount on any TEFL courses you need. And there is another question. What are the biggest obstacles you've come across while searching for a teaching job with a TEFL certificate? So I should say that the most challenging thing was my origin. Unfortunately, there are still many employers who are acting quite ignorant, and I had to prove that I was not just a teacher from Russia, but I was a professional English teacher, and it didn't mean that if I am from Russia, I am bad, or I don't know, not professional. So yes, it is still a problem, but I bet that these boundaries are now vaguing, because we get this opportunity to work online, and online teaching is much more diverse. It's much more flexible, and people choose the person first of all, and then they choose a teacher. So if you get my point, let me know if I answered your question. And what's the best method to apply in a classroom, according to your opinion and experience? So basically, I got the same training that I'm talking today. I took a TEFL course, a 120-hour TEFL course, which is really, really basic. And the main methodology suggested there was ESA, engage, study, and activate. And I should say it's not only best methodology, it also is a really easy to apply methodology. It's flexible to the real classroom needs, and it's flexible to the online classroom needs. And yes, so if you understand how to adjust your teaching style, then this methodology will be really beneficial and easy to follow. But there are even more approaches to teaching, and they just depend on your personal feelings and on your personal understanding of teaching in general. Some people, for example, still like to deliver classes using grammar translation methodology, which is quite old-fashioned, but with some students it still works. And yeah, why not? If you like some methodologies, try to implement them in your teaching, and it will be totally normal because your students are not teachers. They have no idea how you get prepared and so on. So something like that. And if you guys have more questions, let me know quickly. If you don't, we will finish today's session. And I hope that you don't have any other concerns today. Do you also provide support to people who got the certificate from other company platform? I would suggest you to contact our managers on the messenger, and they will try their best to guide you in this question. So if you need some specific instructions, for example, concerning jobs, or I don't know, maybe further training, just please contact us directly. Okay. So if there are no further questions, let's finish today's session. I want to remind you guys that we are presented on various social networks, and if you are interested in different teaching content, if you want to get updates on TEFL training and TESOL certification, make sure that you follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and keep in touch. So I hope to see you next time, and I hope that this session was informative and useful, and maybe it will help you to make your best decision to start working on your teaching skills as soon as possible. And yeah, something like that. And there is one more question. I want to answer it, of course. So would you recommend getting the deep TESOL for those who already have the TEFL certificate? Yes, if you have already obtained the basic training, it's a great idea to dig deeper and expand um, the TEFL certification that you have already got. Deep TESOL can be a great option, but if you need a little bit more guidance on that, please make sure that you contact us, and our manager will try his or her best to um, assist you. Okay, thank you guys for today's session. So if you have more questions, please let me know quickly. I will try to answer and we'll finish today's live. What can I do if I can't go with and catch up the native speaker? It's a listening problem. The easiest answer is on the surface. You have to keep practicing. I have mentioned earlier that we as non-native speakers have to work on our English abilities as much as it is possible, even if we are at the advanced level. Try your best to get as much extensive listening as it is possible. And my suggestion here is choose your favorite TV show and just keep watching it, keep listening to it as much as possible. That's the only way to work out your problems. If you know that you have a problem, you need to strive to developing your skills in this area. So if you have listening skills problems, work on your listening. If you are unaware about your speaking skills, then try to speak as much as possible. There are many opportunities today because these technologies help us to get closer to each other. So if you want to practice your English skills, maybe, your speaking skills, maybe it's a great idea to find a speaking buddy or even an English teacher who will make sure that you get a lot of extensive speaking practice. So something like that, yes. Thanks for this question. And if you guys don't have any other questions, that is all for today. And I hope to see you soon. I will have another live next week on Tuesday again. If you are interested in any special topics, let me know in the comments on our group or here. I will consider and try my best to plan the next live according to your needs. And thank you for today's session. Please don't forget that we are offering 30% discount today. The link is a little bit further in the comment box. Copy it and save it. And yes, if you have already decided to take a TEFL course, rush into this opportunity as soon as possible. Okay, guys, so that is all for today. And I will see you next time, hopefully. Bye-bye, and have a great week.